Hi there and welcome. In this video, I will demonstrate YouAttest, the first fully cloud-based product that integrates directly into your Okta environment. YouAttest is the only cloud-based audit solution that uses a set of secure APIs into your Okta tenant and allows the audit groups, both internal and external, to conduct their audits. Let's jump into a quick demo. As mentioned, YouAttest is 100% cloud-based. We are driven and powered by Okta. So the first step is to connect to Okta. In this step, I'm going to log into YouAttest to show you what that looks like, but also can show you the configuration necessary. So right here, we're just going to enter in your company's domain. Once we do that, you're going to be prompted to log in to your Okta account, which you should be familiar with. This is the same login that you're used to, so no new passwords or usernames have to be remembered. I mentioned the setup is pretty easy. Let me just show you really quick. This is all it takes to deploy YouAttest from start to finish. Simply name your integration, provide an Okta URL, and enter in an API key. Once this is done, you're 100% set up and ready to run your first access review. Now to creating a campaign. In creating a campaign, you're going to have a few options. Notice here we have either applications or Active Directory. We have the ability to pull from either, leveraging Okta's APIs. And so going back over to our main screen, we're going to go to Auto Campaigns. You can see we have the application audit, a group audit, or a user audit. Since we're talking about applications within Okta, we're going to click into this. We're going to go to create a new campaign, select I want to run an application audit, select the API source. You can notice that you have multiple Okta environments is possible. We're going to name this campaign, provide a due date, and click next. Now what this is doing is it's showing us all the applications that we have housed within our Okta environment. If you'd like to audit applications that are outside of your Okta environment, we'll go into that a little bit later, but do note that it is possible using YouAttest. You'll notice right here I just selected these three applications. You could certainly select more or less, just whatever is required for your audit or access review. I'm going to click Done. And so now what's happening is YouAttest is pulling all the information, the users, their entitlements, and is putting it on a worksheet where you could go into and perform the necessary actions for your audit. So going back over here, that brings us to steps 3, 4, and 5, where we could now revoke the access, delegate the access review out, or certify the access. When we go back into our actual campaign, click the one that we were just working on. I'm going to expand this out so we can see all the users. But right here, you can see the application name, username, the role, profile, user manager, job title, so long as lifecycle management is enabled. And then next right here, you can see the group or individual type of assignment that they have. These two empty boxes right here will be populated if someone is delegated out to review this user, or when an action takes place. You can see the reviewed on date and time will pop up. So right now, I'm going to select all these and certify. But say a user no longer needs access to a certain application or they're no longer with the company, you can revoke the user's access like so. Or if you're not qualified to review all the users, you could delegate out the ability to review their access. You could either do this by clicking Delegate and entering in a manager's or application owner's email, or you can select the Auto Delegate feature, which will automatically map all the users' managers and pull their emails and delegate out the ability to review this user. From this point right here, the person who is responsible for reviewing that application and that user, they will only see the parties that they have been delegated out to. They won't be able to see any other campaigns or perform any other actions on other users that are not assigned to them. Once we've done this, The next step is the report. So now that we've certified, we've revoked, no actions have actually taken place. What we are waiting on is this is a worksheet. And the next step is to go back out to the main screen, Application Audits, scroll down to the campaign we were just working on, and click Execute. Right here, the users that we revoked access, they will no longer have access to that application. The users that we certified, we're just generating a nice report that shows what took place. Once this is complete, we'll go back down to the bottom of the page, click into it, and you can see we have a few different options up here in the right-hand corner for how you could review this report. You could have it as a CSV file, an Excel, PDF, or print version. I'm going to click into print and just pull this up really quickly so we could give it a nice look. You can see we have these fields have stayed the same, application name, username, with all the information. But right here we see the action that took place. So for the user that we certified, you could see certified and complete. And for the user that we revoked, you could see that as well. Now if we delegated this out to anyone, that will be populated as well with the manager's email or the application owner's email and name. But if you have applications that are not within Active Directory or not within Okta itself, and you need to still attest to them and perform access reviews, you could certainly do so using our CSV Upload feature. So this can be found by going back over to our CSV campaign and then add a new campaign. Right here, you'll simply just select the name just like before, a due date, and finally, you'll choose a file. Now, the file has to be in a CSV format, but it does not have to meet any template requirements. So what that means on this next page, when we're mapping the headers in your CSV file, they don't have to exactly match the ones that we already have predefined. And in fact, you could even enter in your own custom fields to show up on the final document. Instead of going through and mapping this, I'm going to jump back over here to our CSV base audit and click into it as well. So this one was completed ahead of time, but you can see right here, we have the ability to click in and see one user, their individual roles that they have to applications. We can certify and revoke that access. We can still delegate out one by one, but a cool feature about the CSV audit is we can pull managers from Okta. So we simply just select the Okta API tenant that we want to use, and then right there, we pull it, and so now these users have been assigned managers by pulling that information that's already been established through Okta, even though this is an application that is outside of Okta. And so right here, now that we've done that, we could auto-delegate it out to those managers, click OK, and the managers have been automatically assigned these users to review. If you'd like to see more information on the CSV-based audit or our group audit for Active Directory or UD, there are other videos on our channel explaining that, but they're fairly similar to what you just saw right now. I want to thank you so much for taking some time to watch this demo and learn a little bit more about YouAttest. Please feel free to contact us and ask about our 30-day free trial. You can see the contact information and our website is up there. Definitely take some time and check out our videos a little bit further, but just want to say thank you so much.